What's happening, everybody? We're back at it out here working on the El Camino. We just got our NGK nitrous plugs installed. Here's a part number if anybody wants to see what they are. They're an NGK R5671A-8s. We set the gap at 30, which was recommended for spraying nitrous, so we're good to go there. Let me tell you guys, that tool that I told you guys, I think I did a little video on it before, but this Trick Flow spark plug tool, man, I tell you what, it takes a 3/4 inch open end box and a wrench on the one end here, and it makes putting them spark plugs in, the hard to get to ones like here, it makes it super simple. I don't know how I lived without that tool. As you guys can see, we got all the spark plug wires all hooked back up. Plugs are in, as you guys seen. We're getting ready to set the carburetor on it, get the full throttle switch hooked back up. As you guys know, before I said, sorry about the noise too, guys. We ended up hooking up the wood stove. I got all the piping done, and man, it's I'm burning off all the crap. You know, when you got cast iron stove, that the guy that I bought it from says it hasn't been used in a while. So I had to fire it up, get a good fire in it, and burn off all the stuff on the pipe. I had the doors open earlier. It was a beautiful day here in Michigan. I think I got up to mid-60s. But I got it tamed down now, and I tell you what, it's still kicking my ass up out of here. It's working good. I'll show you that here in a second. But as you guys know, I switched the low-speed air bleeds out to a bigger one out of my 950 throttle or main body. That's going to help lean out the idle mixture and the low-speed circuit on this carburetor. I also jetted it down 2 more sizes, just went back, you know, the way it was before. So when the nitrous comes on, it should be good. Obviously, we're going to have to check our plugs too, but next weekend possibly, we'll be going to Lapeer Dragway. Ubley, I think they're having, it's called the Polar Bear Race this weekend, and they have test and tune also, but we got so much going on around the house here. We're trying to get ready for the snow flying. We actually had our first snowfall here in our area. I mean, nothing stuck, but there were snowflakes in the air. But yeah, so we're just trying to get stuff done this weekend. So I'm gonna put you guys back on a time lapse. I'm gonna get the carburetor put on, get everything hooked up, ready to go, and this thing should be ready to fire off. It's kind of late. I don't know if I'm gonna fire it in this video. But the next video you'll hear it run, because I want to check that low-speed system or low-speed air bleeds on that carburetor and make sure it ain't too fat, because I never touched the air mixture screws on the side of the carburetor. I didn't touch nothing. I just jetted it down 2 sizes and changed the air bleeds out on the low-speed side, and that was it. So hopefully we don't have to follow plug issues with that cold of a plug. But I'm going to show you guys this wood stove. I've showed it in other videos. It's a Schrader, but we got the piping all done up. Let me grab my flashlight here and I'll show you. Because this back room, this addition, as you guys can see here, I still got to get insulation up, but this is, I think it's 24 2-foot on centers of the rafters there. Well, back here, it's only 16 on center. So we got the stove collar that come out of the stove there was an 8-inch. So I bought 8-inch double wall piping. I actually kind of made a little damper for it. I cut a hole in there so I could put a damper in, because this is that airtight piping, and it didn't come with a damper. They say you don't need it, but yeah, look at this is what I did. Sorry about the noise again, but I took old license plates and see if I can get back here. Took all the license plates and bent them up and put them up against the rafter there. And then I folded all the way around the pipe so it won't get hot. So it's basically, let me get out of here. Basically, it's like a quadruple wall with them plates up there, and I'm still gonna get a roll insulation and tuck up in there just for safety. You know, I got a lot of money out here in this garage, and I would hate just to walk away, you know, from the wood stove at night, trying to keep it warm in the winter, and then burn everything up, you know what I'm saying? So I was extra careful. I spent the money on the piping, and I think we're good to go. But I'm going to put you guys back on a time lapse, and I'm going to get this stuff done, and we'll bring you guys right back. All right, got the carburetor put back on, all the linkages on, full throttle switch for the nitrous is on, fuel line's on. We got our steering shaft put back in, throttle cable's hooked up, brakes are hooked back up, backing for the brakes, backing for the trans, our full throttle switch. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It's kind of a janky setup, but that's what I had to do because this Ultra XP has no bolt holes in the side of the main body there to mount the other style full throttle switch. So I stole this off my Dominator for the Blazer, and had to do what we have to do, but it seems to work. So we'll find out when we go to the track or what have you. I have to go over to Dave's over at Dave's Collision in Unionville and pick our bottle back up. He went to the track last time when we went on Saturday. We took Ty's car. We were supposed to meet up with him and Don from Mueller's and a bunch of guys that went to the track. Well, he had plans and they all went on Sunday, and as you guys know, we had to go on Saturday because Tyler, he works at a granary and it's bean and corn season, so I got something in my eyeball. So we had to go on Saturday, but anyways, he went to Gasser's to get his nitrous bottle filled, and he only had like a half to 3/4 of a bottle for Sunday, and Gasser's, the guy that fills the bottles, was gone on that Friday, so we ended up borrowing him our bottle, and he got it refilled for us and everything, so we just got to go pick it up and get it set up. But yeah, everything's ready to go. We got our box, get this light over here. We got our box, let me see if I can, to where we're going to set our step retard. We're going to set that at, what is that? We're pulling 6 degrees of timing on that. And then we got our 2-step. I'm going to set that at probably 2500 at first. And then we got our max rev limiter set at 7200. So everything's set up there. I still got to get the 2-step button put in the car. All the wiring's there. I just got to hook it up to the button, and I'm going to put it mounted on the shifter. Let me see if I can get a view in here. We're going to mount it on the shifter in one of these holes here. It'll work out real good because it fits perfect in these holes. So I'm just going to slide it from the back side and wire it in, and then reach over and hit the 2-step, and we should be good to go. But yeah, like I said, you know, really don't want to race this car anymore. You guys heard me say that, but until I get a different engine that we're getting from Dave at 400 small block, we're going to continue to tinker with it. until we get this bad mammer jammer done. It's actually going back down to Jason here within the next week or two, and he's going to finish up doing what he's got to do with the ride height and pinion angle. He's going to be replacing my windshield, since they had a little mishap when it was down there last time. This is a brand new windshield that I just put in, but it is what it is. I told him it ain't no big deal. He's going to make it right. So, but this is going to be just a short video, guys. I just wanted to come out here and tinker around. I figured I'd do a video with you and let you know that the El Camino is ready for the spray 100%. So that was the biggest thing we had to do, was get them plugs changed out, and that was what I was worried about. But as you can see, money, she's ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna at least try and get it and spray it once this year. But unless it snows or rains or something and foils our plans, then it is what it is. But anyways, guys, this video, I really appreciate everybody for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. All right, bye-bye.